In about 1895, two hunters went behind the high falls near the headwaters of the Oconaluftee River within the Qualla boundary. They found a cave with fresh footprints of the Yunwuusti all over the floor. About 30 miles from that site, about 40 years later, New Deal construction had begun on Western Carolina University. The late Walter Middleton was one of those who was involved in that project. Years later, he talked with Mary Joyce, a journalist, about the mysteries uncovered by the crews there. Joyce recalls his interview in her book, Cherokee Little People Were Real. Joyce says that he began by telling her about the Cherokee Little People just to build up her curiosity. She insists that after talking with him, that there is concrete evidence that the Little People actually exist in the region.
Now, they found skeletons. One of the stories that I found extremely interesting was they found a little skull. It was a child-sized skull. And one of the science professors just kept it on his desk, almost like a decorative paperweight. And he just said it was, a child's skull from the mound. One day, the teacher came in and looked at it real closely and said, "This isn't a child's skull. It has all its wisdom teeth." So if you've been through that, you have to be 18, 19, 20 to start to get wisdom teeth. And the little skull has the wisdom teeth.
Joyce was intrigued by the fact that Middleton and a few other men who actually worked on that construction site found little tunnels. According to her, the tunnels were carved out of red clay and were arched at the top, but were just a few feet high, much smaller than the average-sized man could fit through. There's no indication where the tunnels led. Depending upon with whom you speak, it appears the skull and bones and other evidence reside in a secret vault on campus, or were sent away to the Smithsonian. Among the Cherokee full-bloods, you can still find some who continue the ancient healing and storytelling practices of their ancestors. They have respect for the Yunwuusti. Thomas Mayles writes in his book, The Cherokee People, that sometime around 1990, a woman went to visit a certain man at his house in the country, knowing that no one else would be around because he lived alone. But he wasn't there, so she left. Later on, she saw him, and he told her he was sorry that he had missed her when she came to call. Well, obviously startled, the woman said, "How did you know that I was there?" The man smiled and told her that the Little People take care of his house and watch over it when he's away. And it was they who told him she had been there, and even described what she wore and the color of her car.